Alright, greetings Canadians, and welcome to a little bit of a breakdown video for the next and should be the final part of the actual 265th version patch. And that is going to be Evernia Bloom. As of this recording, the event portion that's coming out, is not going to be out until after tonight's reset. So specifically, January 21st in-game. As of this recording, and if I'm uploading this on schedule, it should be 3 hours after you see this video is when it actually should go live. But to go over the event specifically, this is going to be an event where you're going to be required to kill things in order to check in. There actually shouldn't be any actual check-ins. Oh wait, no, I am wrong. There's literally a bloom button right there. And to go further on blooms, the blooms are going to be tied in with the wildflowers. That you're required to kill 5,000 mobs near your level to get a single wildflower, and upwards of 10 can be done per day, as of this says right here, daily, which means you have to do 50,000 kills per day in order to get 10 of these blooms. The blooms are going to be directly important for receiving these three specific items. One is going to be a chair. The other one's going to be 20 VIP boosters, and this one right here is what I feel like is going to be very nice, is because this one is actually an animated background. But before we get too far into rewards, I'd like to go back to bring you guys' attention to a requirement for this event. For this event, you are also required to complete wildflowers can only be bloomed by completing week 11 objectives of the Waking the Power of Time event. So allow me to go in-game real quick. There we go. It's directly relating to this, Waking the Power of Time. This one requires you to get to 11th week. As of this recording, we are on week 10, and we've completed week 10. This one is going to be the 11th one, and it said after you've completed it, which means in GMS, it usually takes us anywhere from 2 to 4 days to get this done, so we'll probably lose a couple of days of this, which Nexon did a very poor job of designing this, because if we take longer than 4 days to complete this, fill up the gauge, we actually won't be able to get the last reward. And as for the EU servers, yeah, you guys, good luck with that, because that's going to be a little bit of a fun bit. But back to the requirements, once again, we've covered my blooms, which is pretty much to get the 5,000 kills per day, per tick, which is going to be 50,000 total. The mission, every time you complete 5,000 kills, you will get a singular Gilded Clockwork item, which to those who don't remember, this one is a version of a booster summon that you can use in a map of your choosing that is going to be affected by the EXP multipliers that you have applied to your character during training. And I am hoping that I am understanding the gauge correctly, and as well as I'm understanding the wording correctly. I may be misinterpreting it, but if I'm wrong, I will update it in the description as well as the patch and the comments. But the blooming progress should also reset with these two here, because the mission is 50,000 kills total, and it resets daily. It says today right there, so that's my evidence, and this one directly says that it's per day, so that's my other evidence. And I'm hoping that the blooming progress does reset every day, because if you look at the rewards, that's 2 Luxana coupons, 1 Magpot, 2,000 advanced EXP vouchers, 1 coupon selector coupon for the Soul Erda energy or fragments, and this is an Eternal Gilded Clockwork. If I remember correctly, someone told me this single activation is actually worth 10 or more of one of these regular Gilded Clockwork activations, and is also affected by EXP multipliers. So I am hoping I am correct that this does reset every day, which means we can get upwards of 14 of these total for the 2 weeks that this event is actually going to be out. I am hoping I'm correct. If I'm wrong and somebody else from KMS or plays overseas can correct me in the comments, please let me know. I'll pin it for everyone to see. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else of importance of any other variable that I am missing from this. So with that being said, if you have anything else that you want me to cover for this event, or if you're looking for event reminders, I will be making an event reminders video hopefully a week before the end of this event, so I can actually remind people of stuff, because apparently I forgot to actually make a video for the previous shutoff, which was going to be the previous event skill, although I didn't feel like it really warranted a video, so I just posted it on my YouTube as well as my Twitter. So be sure to actually follow those 2 points of my socials so you can actually see those if there's actually any that you need. But I will make it a reminders video as best as I can, and hopefully with everything that's included, the things that are going to be included of importance. But other than that, if you have anything else you want to let me know, or anything I didn't cover, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. Other than that, thanks for watching and continued support. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!